Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Circle of Love with Shakisha Etnis. I'm tuning in now to speak on an experience that I had today. I was driving alone and I was listening to 102.5, which is a gospel station. And then they had commercials, and turned to V103, and I began to just really have a good time listening to the music. And it was Christmas music or something to that effect. But at the end of the day, I began to really just release and just get in the mood of dancing in the car and just singing and just having a really good time. And I realized that was something that I have taken out of my everyday life for years is secular music. Now, I'm not saying to the extreme that you should, be listening to certain things, but as for myself, I took out secular music because, to be honest with you, certain music make me feel a certain way. And, you know, I'm single, um, haven't had a relationship, in a long time. So it's like I have to be careful what I listen to. But I'm saying that to say this, the one thing that I love about Bishop Bronner, you will hear me reflect on a lot of things that Bishop Bronner teaches because I sit under his leadership, and it has truly made a difference in my life. But the one thing that I love that he always minister to us is balance. And anything that you do too much of can, you know, um, can put you in an imbalanced position. So because I want to be balanced and I'm sitting here and I'm listening to the music and I'm just really enjoying myself. And I realize that's something that I enjoy. I enjoy listening to music. And I do like gospel music. But today, when I was listening to the music, I just began to say, wow, God, you know, God still wants us to have fun. He still wants us to enjoy life. He wants us to be balanced, and for me, that's what I need. I need that. I need that energy. And I'm going to add that back in my life, not to the degree of listening to some crazy mess. No, I'm not gonna do that, but it's just some music is good music, and you can dance to it, you can exercise to it. It's just a lot. And I just wanted to share. I just really wanted to share on balance. You know, some people go to church so much that they don't even have a life outside of church. All they know is church. And to me, that's not healthy because you're not going to only deal with church people. You're going to deal with people outside the church. You're going to deal with worldly people. You're going to deal with people on your job. And you don't know, what God they serve or if they even serve a God at all. I mean, it's only one God, but I'm saying you don't know what their religion is. So I'm saying that to say, you're going to deal with other people. And if you get in someone's car and they have on secular music, what you gonna do? Jump out the car and say you don't need to ride? Or you gonna tune it out, listen to it, rock to the beat? It may be something that you say, well, I really don't listen to that type of music because it could be cursing or saying some vulgar things that you don't want to hear. But I'm speaking of clean secular music, music that really just put you in the mood to want to dance. And I was really having my way in the car. I'm like, man, I remember I used to listen to Mary J. Blige, and I used to listen to different artists that was good, clean music. Love music. But again, I have to be careful about certain music I listen to because it makes me feel a certain way. And because I don't have a relationship, I'm not in a relationship, I don't need to be feeling no kind of way, you know, not in that way. So I'm just sharing that to say, we have to be balanced. You know, we have to enjoy life and stop being so hard on yourself. Because I'm very hard on myself. I'm very hard on myself for a lot of reasons, and it really keeps me safe. But in the same breath, it can put me in a danger, not for others, but a danger for myself, because it just had me to a place where I'm not enjoying life. And that is why God gave us this life, because He had a purpose for us, and He wanted us to enjoy the life that He gave us. Yes, He wanted us to be obedient unto Him. Yes, He want us to, um, help one another. But He want us to have fun. He want us to enjoy life. And so, from one heart to another, I just say, in this season, this new season, you're stepping into, just try to find balance. Just try to find balance. Think of it more so like a seesaw. You're on one end and someone else is on the other. And you go up and down until sometimes you come to that place where you rest, and then it's balanced all the way across. You just want to be balanced. You don't want to be too high. You don't want to be too low. You just want to be balanced all the way across. And when I say that, I'm saying you don't want to be, uh, as the word says, so spiritual minded that you're no earthly good, or so earthly minded that you're no spiritual good. You want to be balanced to where you're good in every area of your life. I didn't say perfect, but every day you're striving to be better. You're striving to be better. Every year you should strive to be better. Your situation shouldn't be the same every time someone speaks to you. You have the same cry. You have the same need. At some point, you have to look at your circumstances and your situation, and you have to take responsibility. And outside of that, you have to sit down and say, let me weigh the pros and the cons about this situation. And let me see what I have contributed to this to make this situation be what it is. And then, if you come up with, okay, I'm doing more bad than I'm doing good, or this isn't working, it's not necessarily bad, it's just not working for me in this area of my life. I need to change some things. It's relationships. When you're talking about a new season, guess what? When the fall comes, the leaves fall off and the tree still remains. But guess what? Those old leaves no longer gonna be connected to the tree. So it's some things that we have to allow to fall off, and we have to begin something new in this season. The season will be the same way it was the last season if you continue to do the same things expecting different results. So I'm saying this again to say balance, balance, balance. Take time, look at where you are, and look at how you contribute to where you are. Don't give anyone else responsibility over you. You take full responsibility for yourself. And in this season, you begin to make some necessary changes that will put you in a better predicament in the season to come. Thank you for tuning in to the Circle of Love with Shakisha Edmonds. Love you and God bless.